And right now you're doing the Wipe Out Hunger drive, which is really cool.
Yes.
Never seen so much peanut butter and jelly in my life in one place.
Unfortunately, we're down quite a bit this year, about 50% down.
Oh, really?
So today was supposed to be the last day of Wipe Out Hunger, but we've extended it until March 3rd. The food banks, just here in Josephine County, the food banks are up 15% in the need, which means 1 in 5 people in Josephine County are using the food bank.
Wow.
30% of those are children. So think peanut butter and jelly. They can make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They can have peanut butter and jelly on a spoon. Kids need that protein to learn at school, and some of them are going to school hungry. And some people, our neighbors who have homes that are middle class, are using the food bank right now because of inflation or because of gas prices or whatever. The last time I saw this happen was in 2008, 2009, when gas prices went crazy. Mm-hmm. And people were trying to decide whether or not to pay for gas to get to work so they could pay their mortgage or to buy food. So they went to the food bank so that they could buy gas so they could get to work.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not a proponent of people staying on the system, but I'm a huge proponent of giving them that step up. Mm-hmm. I was a single mom. I worked 3 jobs. I was on WIC. I know what it's like to need that little bit of help. Luckily for me, the housing unit I was in went HUD. I didn't have to go on a list. It just happened. My rent went from like $425 to like $125. You know, this was 30 years ago. I hate to age myself. But, I was able to quit 2 jobs, work 1 full-time job, and go to school full-time. So it changed my life. It gave me that little bump that I needed at the time. Yeah. And I think we as businesses need to remember to do that for our communities. Because if we leave it up to the government, we all know how the government works, right? They're not going to utilize our money well. But if we go to these nonprofits and help them ourselves, then we don't need the government to come in and do it.
Right. Dang. Are there any other monthly events you do geared towards the same idea, or is this the only one for hunger?
This is really the only one for hunger. We kind of switch things around depending on what's going on throughout the year. I can't even remember all the things that we've done. So we've done things for, Hearts with a Mission, which we're doing in NIA as well now. Just whatever local nonprofit, especially things that our staff is passionate about. Here's a mistake that I made. So I've always kind of decided what we did for nonprofits. It's like, well, I love this organization or I love that organization. I happen to love the Pregnancy Care Center and helping out single moms that are sometimes they're living in their cars or whatever. And we've given away a few cars to them. So I do DISC. Do you guys know what DISC is? Mm-hmm. So I'm a DISC certified facilitator, and I do DISC with my staff. And I was sitting down with one of them and going over his assessment. And it's one of the things that he said was he wants to be associated with a business that does things in the community. I said, well, how are we doing there? Are we doing a good job with that? He says, I love what we do. He goes, but how come I didn't know we were giving away cars to single moms? Because I unilaterally decided that we were going to do it and didn't involve anybody else. So what I did was I took that opportunity away from them as a staff to be involved. Right? So when we don't involve our staff in that portion of it, we're robbing them of an opportunity to be part of something bigger. So how can we as business owners give them that opportunity?
Yeah.
What do they care about? What do they need? What do they want to give back to? Shouldn't just be what we're passionate about. And that's how you continue to keep people, especially for us. So technicians are hard to find. They're hard to keep because the grass is always greener. Somebody's always going to pay them more. I can't afford what the dealership's going to pay them. What's going to make us different? It's because we care about what you care about, hopefully.
Well, we did that in NIA. We all got to pick on the whiteboard. We all picked our different nonprofit we liked, and then we had to all stand up. I think it was like groups of 3, so we had 8 different options, and one spokesperson stood up from each group and had to sell the nonprofit and why we should go that direction. It was actually really cool, and everybody said, I didn't realize this one even existed. And that was just 8, and there were more than that we just narrowed it down to 8.
Yeah.
And we landed on Hearts with a Mission.
Yeah.
Which is great. And then our basket was
the best basket.
Taken out of the silent auction and made what did they do?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Did they put it in the live auction?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there. I was at the gala last year. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or gala, however you say that. Yeah. No, it was, Lawton mentioned that. I remember that now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We have a similar thing at Remax Integrity where the agents in the office, most of them take a portion of their paycheck and donate it to what's called the Integrity Foundation. And then there's a committee, which Rob and I are on, along with, I think, 3 other brokers in the office, right? And then we get submissions all the time for people that are looking for funds and things like that. So we get to kind of decide where those things go, which is pretty fun. So I enjoy giving back. It's pretty good stuff. So
yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. So that's neat. So how many Kelly bucks did Batman get for recording the video in the supermarket?
Oh, you mean Wiper Blade Man?
A Wiper Blade Man, yeah.
I don't know. Tammy's probably handing them out to him, but he has way too much fun with that. So what it started out as Tammy's idea. She's our office manager down there. And so she took a plastic bag and tied it around him and said, "You're going to be Wiper Blade Man."
Yeah.
And so they did this thing. Well, he got into it so much that he ordered his own cape. He got his own mask. He's got these little things on his hands with little mini wiper blades on him.
Yeah. And it's a Batman mask, right? I'm not crazy by
it's just a little.
I could have sworn I saw a Batman mask,
I
but
don't
maybe
think so.
I don't
I think
know.
it's just a little
Maybe I just
eye
like
mask.
Batman a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, but Greg's having way too much fun with that.
Yeah.
He gets paid to play.
Yeah, good for him. That's so cool.
When does Wipeout Hunger end? When did you extend it through?
March 3rd.
March
right?
3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. The Hometown Hustle's going to have to make a large donation to the Wipeout Hunger.
I was going to say, if you buy a large amount of peanut butter, I will buy a large amount of jelly.
Why can't I buy the jelly?
Whatever floats your boat. I'll switch. We'll try and make a little dent in the down.
Just remember, 40 ounces or more of peanut butter and 10 ounces or more of jelly.
I'm going to smash that, Lisa. Yeah.
Excellent.
No, I don't. And I'm not worried about the wipers either. So I do need new wipers, as Robin pointed out on my truck the other day. So
yeah, he really does.
He really does. They're not that bad.
They were pretty bad.
Well,
in fact, it brought up the conversation of how
Yeah.
we need to get some peanut butter and jelly so you can get some more wipers. Actually,
yeah.
So,
Well,
bad enough.
Anyway, bad enough. Yeah. Well, it's been cold recently, and I leave pretty early in the morning to come to the office, and so my windows have been iced over, and so instead of being patient, like I'll just turn my heater on and then flick my the windshield wiper fluid and then drag the wipers across the ice. Just not good, because you can totally see that they have pieces missing out of them when they don't. So anyway, kind of stupid. Anyway,
if we didn't know you were from California, we know now.
Yeah, we're all from California except for you. You're from Klamath. That's
I'm not from California.
Where are you from?
Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. All right, never mind. I take it back. It's just you and I, Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a neighbor.
I'm from the Monterey Peninsula. Well, I was born in Southern California, but I pretty much grew up on the Monterey Peninsula. So
beautiful.
Central Coast. Yeah, it is beautiful. But glad I don't live there anymore. So there's too many people there.
Too many people.
Way too many people.
I feel ya.